turn back now or learn the stuff they don't want you to know.
So, Stanley Kubrick.
What is this?
So, Stanley Kubrick faked the moon landing.
Okay.
I know, it sounds crazy, Matt, but listen, this was during the Cold War. They had weapons and they weren't all bombs. This was a battle for ideological dominance, and that means you need symbols. You need things like the American eagle flying off. You need things like the moon landing. What if they didn't go to the moon? What if they just needed it to look realistic, and then they got the world's best director, Stanley Kubrick, to fake the moon landing on film? And furthermore, what if he was unhappy with it? I don't know, maybe the guilt got to him or something, or maybe he just didn't like being told what to do. But he started leaving clues in his movies. Check it out, every single one. Why does Jack Torrance wear an Apollo t-shirt during The Shining? Is that a coincidence? Why does the main character in Clockwork Orange have mascara over one eye? Just one all-seeing eye, if you will. But have you seen Eyes Wide Shut? Have you really seen it? Matt, there's simply no way we can tell what Stanley Kubrick was really getting at unless we start researching. And my contraption here is going to help us take a closer look at... Do you mind? Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Ben, I was up all night putting this together. This is the way I understand the night of November 9th, 1966. The Beatles are at Abbey Road Studios recording. John and Paul, they get into one of their fights, and Paul decides to go for a ride and blow off some steam. Well, along the way, he sees lovely Rita walking alone, and nice guy that he is, Paul gives her a lift.
Well, that seems pretty risky.
Risky indeed, because at some point, Rita figures out who she's riding with, and she flips out, causing Paul to flip the car. Back at the studios, they get a call from the police, asking them to identify a body. It's Paul. At some point, British intelligence gets involved, and they decide to circumvent mass hysteria to replace Paul.
But who could replace Paul McCartney?
Billy Shears could. He won a look-alike contest a few years prior. Now, after this point, Ben, they start putting little cryptic messages into their work. For instance, the end of Strawberry Fields, is it cranberry sauce or I buried Paul? The Sgt. Pepper's drumhead, it says he died. Or look at the black rose in Your Mother Should Know. The Abbey Road cover. Paul isn't wearing shoes, man. That means he's dead. Ben, what if I told you the man we think of as Sir Paul McCartney is in fact an imposter?
But why would he impersonate Paul McCartney for 30 years?
Why wouldn't he, man? Would you give up being Paul McCartney? This is a bathroom.
All right, word association. I'm just gonna say some words and then you'll say some words.
Okay.
Scatterbrain.
Ooh, categories.
Gazebo.
Ooh, I don't know what the hell.
Turkey. Hello, Charles.